look at our performance and then our way forward. If we may recall, during the project time, TRDFP, this has been going on here, where the field workers and other senior officers meet and then interact, look at what has been planned and what has been implemented, and then what are the gaps we call deviation, and then that helps us to plan for the future. Really, my recommendation will be this should be either a quarterly or annual thing, because socially it brings a social interaction between the staffs. It also brings a kind of self-development, because there are people who sometimes are in the field, as we have said, lack some basic areas where they have forgotten, and then being together as colleagues, interacting and looking at its performance and areas of it is really a good thing. And then my recommendation will be, we should not only look at only staff's convergence, we also bring in the communities, because we are working with them. We are translating what they have done into achievement. So if they are also there, they will see what they have been doing, they learn from each other as well. And then this time is different, because this time different unit has come up, which is the technical unit, the plantation section. People have also learned what the plantation is doing, the importance of the plantation to the people of the urban area there. And we have also advocated for a social day, in the sense that we look at a specific day and then we come back. We also give out our pleasure in terms of games, indoor games, so that they said all works, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So it's important also we also meet and then at least also share our feelings. We thank those that have converged here, and then those are absent still, and they could not meet here. And then we also thank the director for the good foresight that he has availed us. And then the participatory unit head, Mr. Cherno, he is very creative. And then other resource persons who have moderated the...
In Bondali, they inform all the alcalos in Fonyi Bondali that the director is coming around. Of course, we didn't give them that information. But we also took that opportunity to talk to the alcalos there. I told them outright that, look, all those CFs that were handed over to the former president were handed over illegally. Without any document. There was no legal transfer of those CFs from those communities to the former president. So I told them that they are still CFs and they are your properties. So I informed them that they need to make the necessary follow-ups to make sure that they get back their CFs.
You know, the region differ in terms of severity of bushfire. But your model of sensation for bushfire in URR is very good. I appreciate it, because you are targeting lumos, and those are lumos are where many people gather. And most of these, I'm from there. Sometimes lumo days is the day that you can spray most of this bushfire. So I will thank you to compliment. I will just compliment that effort to still now continue with that good work there.
Thank all of you. Because, this is the basis of all that we're going to do in 2018. There's the foundation, and we have expressed what we want to do. And I think we have done justice to the 3 days activities. Everybody participated.
National level, at Banyan office also, they have process that they do. They have some documentation that they process. At the communities, you go with the land tenure system, you clear that one, then go through the forest management aspect, you do the demarcation and so forth. From there, it comes to the regional office. So the regional office also verify the documents with the regional governor. Then it is sent to Banyan, to where? The PFMU, then from the PFMU to the director. Then the director approve the PCMA. So it doesn't stop at that also. When the community needs to move to the next step, that is the ownership, the process has to start also, continue from Banjul also to go. So you can see that there are a lot of processes. So it is process oriented. So and also since it involves land also, you can see that the land there, the forest land, it's two entities now. It's the forest which entails the trees and also the land. So you can see they are separate entities. So it means that now we alone cannot do the transfer process. So it has to involve other stakeholders. So that's why this called is diversified implementation structure. Because it involves other people. It involves other people in the transfer. So that's why you have local authorities. Even looking at the parties involved, you can see that element of what the principle there. That is diversified implementation structure. It involves other stakeholders involved in the transfer of the land. So you say to the communities. So why do you want to transfer the land to the community? For them to do what? To participate. So that is people's. That's why one of the principles is people's participation. Just look at the link. The link between the definition and the principles. So you can see, since it involves the community, you need to transfer it so that they can participate. But also, are they able to participate when they don't know? No. So you need to do what? Community training. So this is why one of the principles also is community training. So since it also involves, since we alone we cannot manage. One of the rationale is the department cannot manage alone because of the cost that is involved. So they want to reduce the cost. So that's why they involve the community. So that's why the last principle is talking about what? External incentive. No, the last one. Yes, this minimum is there. It's one of the principles. But you want to at least also involve the local know-how of the communities in forest management. Yes, I can. So that's why I want to come down there. Just wait, just don't. I just want to say, before local people there.
Bushfire sensitization. I mean, it's not stopped. It shouldn't be stopped at the community level. You know, transport need to be considered. These truck drivers, you know, it's communications duty, you know, to follow them at their garage, where they, you know, load their vehicle and where they offload sometimes in Banjul or any other. You give them posters, because normally when they have breakdown on the highway, they will just fly and they warm their body. And then at the end of the day, they will just leave that fire on. And then eventually, bushfire will occur.
And then the next activity would be development of 5-year management plan for 3 villages that their management plan have expired as we speak. So we want to update that next year, come next year, 3 communities. The next one is JFPM. We want to introduce that in URR, particularly in Sare Sambel, because there is a very good forest park there called Sibukuro Forest Park. And then we want to conduct general sensitization, stakeholder analysis, committee formation, training, signing of agreement, forest park assessment, problem and solution analysis, 10 years and 1 year work plan, development of 10 years management plan, plan implementation, monitoring and evaluation, and resurveying. So, and we target 6 communities that are living within the, you know, periphery of that forest park. Now, away from community forestry, MA&D now. MA&D also, we want to introduce that also in URR, and specifically my area. There also, I want to conduct general sensitization on MA&D concept, okay, and that I targeted 2 communities that are at CFMA stage right now. That is Sare Mahmoudou, Sare Mbai, and Hela Kunda, and Korojula Kunda. Now, for bushfire management, okay, we want to conduct sensitization meeting at the chief's place and at Sare Sambel, 2 sites. Then school visits, okay, to talk to students, Bakadaji, Sare Bojo, Nafugan. We also want to conduct public sensitization at the Lumo site, Sare Bojo and others, radio talk show, and then information, education, communication. That's for bushfire. And for agroforestry, sensitization meeting, okay, you want to conduct that at my station, 25 participants targeted. Field visit, you want to go and see the places that are, affected by erosion. So to Mabakadaji, Sare Sambel. Then we want to do tree planting there, and those sites, and we want to plant trees that are nitrogen fixing crops, leguminosae crops, okay? Then we have nursery management, okay? There it has been fenced, thank God. So we want to construct 4 beds, and then topsoil collection, filling of the polypods. We want to do all these activities with UCOFA. Remember, we have that you don't have. Okay, capacity building. We want to do training of LG, local government authorities, on forest regulations, training of CBOs, MDFTs on forest policy and regulation, training of CFCs, CBOs on management plan development, all to be conducted at Basse regional office. Training of farmers on agroforestry best practices also, 30 participants at Sare Sambel. Training of CFCs, IS Forest, on CF approach concept, okay. We also would like to have IT training for my AC, myself, and I'm expecting some staff, so they can also benefit 3 staff, okay. And then annual tree planting. So also we want to conduct that in schools and communities. Okay, we want to plant 2,500 seedlings. Okay, okay. My station also is yet to be completed. It's locally initiated. So we want the department to, to paint it, bring tiles, construct kitchen, store, and finish the pantaba and fence the area. Okay, we would like the department to do that for us because they have not done that anything there. And then
On behalf of NBR, and the first ACR, that is Nukebe AC. We have our main activities and sub activities. On the main activities, CF management. We say on the CF management, okay, CF management, we have the sub activities, that is review and development of management plans. And location is CF areas, and target is 15 CFCs. Okay, so also we have general session on LGA, MDFTs, CFCs on forest management concept. We also have general session on forest management CF concept again. That is entire CF, entire AC. Okay, we also have community strengthening. That is, we are targeting 2 CF. Okay, we also have PCFMA evaluation and financial survey. That is 15 CF. That received their PCFMA agreement just 3 weeks back. Okay, we also have the survey of CF areas and erection of beacons, because most of the CF areas are you cannot easily find their border. Okay, on the bushfire management, we say we will conduct general session on general session of LGA, schools, and MDFTs on bushfire management. There we target 75 participants. We also have radio program. That is, we say every month we have 2 airtime at the station. Okay, we also have a updating of fire management plan at Nukebe AC, and also we have early control burning. We say we want to burn around 15 kilometers strip. Okay, we also have field visit to like Sierra to learn from them how they carry out their this early control burning and case on these fire lines. On the GFM, we say field visit to Sierra, and also we say development of 10-year work plan. Already there are two sides that are involved in GFM program. We also say ecotourism. we want to create like a form of a shade there, whereby if tourists come there, they can just have a rest there, where they will pay some money to the community there. At Ndukebe, AC. We also have beekeeping. We said we want to have 50 beehives, and that beekeeping we conduct in Forest Park. That is the 2 JFPM communities. On nursery management, we say we want to establish a new nursery site at Jufre New Forestation that they are currently building, and we are target there is 5,000 seedlings, and we need our remark there is we need a nursery appointment of nursery attendant. Okay, AC tree planting. We say we conduct a tree planting at schools, forest parks, and along the highway. Okay, on the MAND, we say we want to conduct general session on MAND concept. And also on the capacity building, we say train CFC on forest management concept. Okay, training of staff on IT also. And we have the total sum. These are the activities that we plan for